Yeah, they don't give a fuck about people like you because you don't spend money in their game. Activision would rather have casual players of their Call of Duty games who spend money on microtransactions than the so-called hardcore fan base. Nobody fucking cares about you unless you're spending money, and that's just the way it is. Bro, you're really gonna get pressed because somebody's hacking in Call of Duty? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. It's a fucking video game. Who gives a shit if somebody's hacking? Who gives a shit if somebody's hacking?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mitsune Nikki here once again, back bringing you guys another video, and today we're not going to be talking about verlisfy, but a channel that's almost similar to him in a way. They share a lot more in common than you guys would probably even think. So if you don't know a channel by the name of Griffingaming, he's a pretty popular, commentary channel, who sits here and make videos similar to what I do in a sense, He's almost like, I guess you could say similar to like Leafy in a sense as well, A bunch of people have even gone so far to call him a Leafy clone, but I wouldn't go so far and say that, But he's a pretty big, commentary channel. He has about the same amount of subscribers as verlisfy does. So Griffingaming has gotten himself into a serious flack, with him in his darn community because, well, Griffingaming is a pretty big simp for Call of Duty Vanguard, which, if any of you guys are fans of Call of Duty, me, myself, I am, you'll know that Call of Duty has been in a rough state for a long time already, But, yeah, I haven't played a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2019. I didn't buy Cold War, and I'm definitely not buying Vanguard because I think it sucks. And a lot of hardcore, Call of Duty fanboys think so as well. The zombies, the multiplayer, the campaign, all of it has been very middling to just terrible experiences. Them, locking away content which were in other Call of Duty games at launch and then releasing them months later. Drip feeding the content to you, which were just regular features. So, yeah. But Griffingaming himself has, defended Call of Duty Vanguard before in the past and is still defending it. So what Griffingaming does nowadays, instead of making, videos really, is he'll sit here and do live streams and react to other people's videos that he, gets recommended from his community, and he'll sit here and bash on those videos when he doesn't agree with the points in them, no matter what kind of video it is. So, and he's also very toxic with it too, because him and his community are known for attacking anyone who sits here and talks bad about him, no matter what it's about. It's basically the mentality of, rules for thee, but not for me, and, oh, well, you can't dislike what I like, but I can dislike what you like, and you're not allowed to say nothing about it. It's pretty much just like that. So yeah, his community are very rabid when it comes to being toxic and stuff. Kind of like verlisfy's community as well, So, in his live stream, he was sitting over here defending Call of Duty Vanguard, not really coming up with that very many good points for why it's a terrible Call of Duty game, and reacting to a video by the Actman, another, popular YouTuber who's a big fan of Call of Duty himself, where he made a video bashing on Vanguard for being a middling experience. And just because I say Vanguard sucks doesn't mean that you or anyone else who likes Vanguard or Griffin himself can't like it, That's perfectly fine. It's like with verlisfy liking Sword and Shield over Legends Arceus. I really don't care if he likes it more. But don't sit here and bash others, just because they say they don't like this game that they very much do agree with, a very big majority agree with, that this game sucks. Same way with Sword and Shield. But anyway, we're gonna be reacting to some of his points in the video and refuting them, So if you guys are down for that, you're ready for that, let's get into this video.
What's up, everybody? This is the
Yo, that was a fucking throwback, Jesus Christ.
Actman here, and today I am so incredibly pumped to finally bring you my Call of Duty Vanguard review. I had so much fun playing this game, I can hardly believe it or contain my excitement. This truly is the most immersive Call of Duty experience to date, and it is without a doubt so awesome.
Do we play Call of Duty for immersion? That's kind of an important question. I feel like, I don't know.
Do we play Call of Duty for immersion, Griffingaming? I don't fucking know. How about we just ask the people who all played Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, World at War, MW2, MW1, MW3. Hell, let's toss Advanced Warfare and even fucking Ghost in there. Hell, let's toss World War 2 in there. Okay, man? Like, come on now. All of those games and all of those stories in there, they completely immersed us in the darn story and the character and worlds. There's a reason why they've been considered some of the best CODs. Well, not all of them, obviously. Call of Duty Ghosts is considered one of the worst CODs. But I think it's a little bit underrated. It definitely had some issues at the time that made it a middling experience. But for what it was, I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed World War II. Black Ops 3, you know, well, I didn't even mention Black Ops 3, but its story was pretty badly handled, you know, but it was a very deep story that still immersed me in a sense, you know, what was going on. But it was just very complicated and hard to understand at times. But mostly, when it came to immersion, if you want to look for Call of Duty games with the most immersion in it, just look at Black Ops 2 and below. So, Griffin, you asked, do people really even want Call of Duty games to be immersion based? Well, Griffin, you know, there's a reason why Black Ops 2 and MW2 and Black Ops 1 are considered the fucking best. I mean, who remembers Black Ops 1, you know, the interrogation room that you were locked up in as Alex Mason, if you ever played Black Ops 1 before? You know, what are the numbers, Mason? Who is Yogovich and all that? Who is Reznov, okay? Kravchenko must die. Who remembers all these things? All of that stuff immerse you in the story, especially with the whole number station and the fact that you were a sleeper cell with the numbers code implanted in your brain. Black Ops 1's story was completely off the fucking walls bonkers. Not only that, it mixed in the game story with real world elements and stuff into it that got you even more immersed into it. There's a reason why these are considered some of the best Call of Duties ever. There's a reason why MW 2019 was also considered a really good COD game for its story and its multiplayer, because the story, you know, was freaking immersive, sinking you into the eyes of a soldier with like some real consequences and stakes and stuff to it. I mean, who remembers the clean house mission from MW 2019? Come on now, people. Like, seriously? Jesus Christ, man. He asks us, does anybody even want Call of Duty to be immersive? Like, seriously, man? Just because, you know, you sit here and you play freaking Vanguard or whatever, you know, and you think that's the freaking... I don't even know what to say right now. Just because you think that Vanguard is, what, apparently the best COD ever for some fuck-all reason, you know, when they didn't even put half amount of the effort they put into it back then. Hell, Cold War released a year before that and has plenty of effort put into it, man. And guess who developed the zombies on Vanguard, which is possibly the worst zombies ever in any Call of Duty game? Treyarch themselves developed Call of Duty Vanguard zombies, man. And yet a year before that, they did Cold War, story, multiplayer, and zombies on there, and gave us a blast of a game. Jesus Christ, man.
Did I end up buying the wallet? No, they didn't have it in the store, man. I need to buy it, though. I gotta order it online, but I gotta wait for my credit card to reset.
Awesome. Can I go now? You guys want the real review? Okay, fine. I'll give it to you. The best way I would describe Vanguard is to call it apathy the video game.
Apathy is death. Worse than death.
A distinct lack of effort, creativity, and passion is all you will find in this recycled wasteland. Bare minimum amount of content, a game with no identity.
Oh,
the campaign designers phoned it in. The multiplayer team clearly didn't care. And
yeah, I'm not buying that for a second, because the multiplayer for this game literally launched with more content than any other Call of Duty game in all of Call of Duty history. And on top of that, you had 3 different variations of every single game mode, every single map, with the different like assault, tactical, and blitz kind of pacings, which completely changed up the experience entirely. So Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
And it all sucked, number one. And number two, just because you launch with the most maps in any Call of Duty ever, you know, in Call of Duty history, does not mean that all of the maps are fucking great, Griffin. Like, come on, man. Just because you drop with 20 maps out the get-go does not mean that they're all that good. Hell, not even half of the maps in Vanguard are anywhere close to being average, man. Like, come on. Like, most of the maps in Vanguard sucked. Just because they drop with 20, just because you choose quantity, you know, for when it comes to releasing content, does not mean they all have the same darn quality, okay? It's not quantity over quality, buddy. Okay, man, it has to be quality over quantity, or try and figure out a way to balance them both. Like, who remembers maps like Hydro, Standoff, Raid, many others, man? Like, come on. Like, those maps right there are some of the best maps in Call of Duty history, especially Standoff. Like, come on, that is a great map. And who remembers all the maps from Modern Warfare 2? Pretty much every single map in that game is amazing. Who remembers when you could climb up the darn crane, up the ladders, go freaking hide on top of the darn buildings and everything, and just snipe or shoot people from above? Nowadays, Call of Duty just has these boring 3-lane maps and stuff. They're not even open and diverse really anymore that much. Like, come on. Once again, it brings me back to my point. Just because it dropped with the most maps in Call of Duty history does not mean all the maps are good. Hell, half of the maps aren't even that good. They're either average or they just suck. And most people would believe that, you know, if you actually played Vanguard and wasn't wearing rose-tinted glasses. And it's funny too, because he thinks that people that like Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops and stuff are not real COD fans, or that Modern Warfare 2 is not even as great as it is, or none of that stuff. It's ridiculous. Yet he thinks Call of Duty Vanguard is goated somehow.
And the zombies? What a joke. From the moment the game boots up.
Yeah, I don't know about zombies. I don't touch zombies, so sure, I'll take his word for it.
Your nostrils are assaulted with the stench of unoriginality. There it is, stuck next to two other games so utterly alike that Vanguard might as well just be an expansion. This game is undeniable proof that Call of Duty needs to stop releasing every year. Hell, it needed to stop doing that 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
10? Yo, is he using... Bro... Is he using... Hold up, this is Modern Warfare 3 footage? Oh, no, bro, no.
Oh, man, I love this. This is the type of person that Griffin is on YouTube, you know. He'll sit here and say about games or game modes and stuff, you know, whenever someone tries to, like, come up with, like, good points for why it sucks. He'll be like, oh, well, I don't play that or anything, so it doesn't fucking matter to me. Just because you don't play it does not mean it doesn't matter, Griffin, okay? Like, come on, dude. I didn't play this campaign in Black Ops 3. That doesn't mean I didn't want it to be better for all of those who freaking enjoyed it. I didn't play Extinction in Call of Duty Ghosts. And yeah, I know there's some people out there who wish that Extinction was better than it was, you know, and they still enjoyed it for what it was, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, just because you don't play zombies does not mean they shouldn't, you know, make zombies better if they're going to put that mode in there. If you're going to take the time out of your day as a game dev to put in a mode for a game for people to play, then how about you actually put the effort in for people to actually play this darn mode and give a damn about it? And for people who sit here and say, oh, well, I don't do this, so it doesn't really matter to me, that kind of mentality is really freaking dumb, man. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But this is what he'll do, though, to refute other people's points. He'll be like, oh, well, who cares about that? Because, you know, I don't play it, so you shouldn't care about it either, or whatever. Or, you know, since it doesn't matter to me, why do I give a fuck? Jesus Christ, man. It's hilarious.
You don't want to use this as proof that Call of Duty should not be releasing annually, because literally the next year, after MW3, came Black Ops 2. Which I think most people would agree that Black Ops 2 should have fucking come out, right? Yeah, nah. I don't think many people are going to agree with that one.
But, oh my, would you look at that? The prophecies were true? No new Call of Duty for 2023? Oh my god! What is there to say about Vanguard? that hasn't already been said about Afghanistan.
It looks bombed out and depleted.
Now, technically, this was the best-selling game of 2021, which has me screaming into my pillow every night.
Kiss my ass!
You know, it's funny to me how what's considered one of the worst CODs ever, if not the worst COD ever, was still the highest selling game of 2021. It's honestly fucking ridiculous to me how so many fans, and even people who weren't fans of Call of Duty, disliked Vanguard, and yet it still sold so darn much. Because it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous how people will sit here and they'll outcry about anything, complain a product is terrible, and yet still eat it up. Me, I haven't bought a Call of Duty game since MW 2019. I was planning on buying Cold War, but money's tight at the moment, okay? But I definitely wasn't buying Vanguard after seeing how much of a piece of crap it was, okay? It's funny though, how people will sit here and shit on something so darn much, and yet at the end of the day still eat that product up and wait for the next product to come out. What's that saying? Okay, what is that darn saying? Don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next product to come. It's funny how it really does work that way.
But when you look at what most fans and people are saying about Vanguard,
Most fans? Okay.
every night.
Kiss my ass!
But when you look
I don't know who Nano is. Blame Truth is not a Call of Duty fan. He literally makes money by shitting on the game. Some Ordinary Gamers, I don't think he is a Call of Duty fan. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that, but yeah.
You see, this is how much Griffin knows, or, you know, doesn't actually know. And this is how much Griffin doesn't really care to fact check him darn self either. All three of those people you just showed right there, especially Blame Truth, are Call of Duty fans. Okay, they're different levels of Call of Duty fans. Some Ordinary Gamers and freaking Blame Truth are, I think, more fans than probably Nano is. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but Blame Truth is definitely probably the most hardcore Call of Duty fan. Just because he's been shitting on Vanguard does not mean he's not a fan, Griffin. You see, this is what I'm talking about, you know? He'll call anyone who shits on Vanguard and stuff not a real Call of Duty fan. It's funny as heck to me how he really does work that way. It's like with verlisfy saying, oh, well, if you don't like Sword and Shield, then you're not a real Pokemon fan. But if you like Legends Arceus, then, oh, we can't be seen around each other because I'm a real Pokemon fan and you're not. It's exactly that kind of mentality. It's funny to me.
Look at what most fans and people are saying about Vanguard. At best, it's indifferent, and at worst, it's this video. People don't seem all that interested in this year's COD, and maybe
I don't know, this is my most played COD in like, what, almost 10 years? So, I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree on that shit.
Jesus Christ, man. This is your most played COD in 10 years. Look, man, you're allowed to like whatever you want, Griffin. But when you start crapping on others because they don't like what you don't like, oh, dude, man. That's just when it seems like you're just a freaking man-child to me, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like I said, this is some straight verlisfy energy right here. Like, what the heck? And it's funny because he used to be exactly like this, where he'll say, oh, well, if you tell someone, you know, that you don't like them because they don't play what you play or whatever, then something's wrong with you. And now he's acting this same way just a few years later, man. Talk about being a hypocrite, dude. This dude cannot keep that same energy. Jesus Christ, man. And it's funny as heck too, because this dude is also a huge fan of Destiny and Destiny 2, you know, which, you know, they're good games and all, but listen, man, I'm not trying to spend $90 damn just to get some darn freaking expansions for games that I'll have to sit here and grind for hours and hours on, dude. And it's funny as heck, man, how he'll sit here and also defend the microtransaction in those games and in other games and say, oh, well, there's nothing ever really an issue with microtransactions. But at the same time, guess what? He'll criticize Ubisoft games for having microtransactions in it, but it's only because he don't like those games. He doesn't like the games that Ubisoft put out like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry and stuff. Like I said, if you don't like what he liked, then something's wrong with you, okay? But you have to like what he likes, you know? Okay? It's funny to me how his brain works, man. You have to like what he liked, but he can't like what you like, and you can't dislike what he likes back. If you get what I'm trying to say. It's honestly baffling to me, man. Like, oh lord, dude. Him and verlisfy has so much in common, but verlisfy is still much worse. Trust me, because of the things that verlisfy has done before. You know, the slandering, stealing people's content and all that.
Maybe they don't understand why, but that's where I come in.
Yeah, most people on YouTube are not your typical COD fan.
I'm sorry, man, but I refuse somebody can be this much of a moron. I don't even think verlisfy could come up with something this damn stupid. Most YouTubers on here are not real Call of Duty fans, or no, not real. He said are not typical Call of Duty fans. What? What do you mean by that, Griffin? Okay, man, like, come on, dude, really? Like, on YouTube, there's some of the most hardcore Call of Duty fans on here, okay? Yeah, we got Mr. Dalek JD, Mr. Roth Waffles, all of these people, the Syndicate, you know, all of them, man. The relaxing, and if you know who any of these YouTubers are, and if you're into Call of Duty a lot, you know how big of Call of Duty fans these guys are. Like, what? And you trying to tell me they're not really, you know, your typical Call of Duty fans? Like, what? I don't know, man. This is making my head hurt. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's move on.
I contemplated on even making a review, which is why it's taken so long. You know, the only way I was going to stay sane is by roasting it to the point of absurdity and pointing out what little the game does well. Alrighty then, let's wait in line at Disneyland, watch grass grow, and fall asleep straight into this. You know what's great? Charity. You know what's better? Getting an Actman plushie. So we have...
Ew, charity. I saw there at the 10. This man is a Super Halo fanboy. Vanguard has significantly more content, but then he still says, still holding out hope for 3 to 4 month old Halo Infinite. My patience isn't that long. That's the thing, bro. It was like Vanguard has had really good content updates.
Griffin, listen here. Listen up, okay, man? You and your little simpy fanboys, okay? Listen up and listen closely, okay? Call of Duty Vanguard and Halo Infinite both suck a wet wiener, okay? They both suck, okay, man? The issue, though, is that Halo Infinite actually had potential when it dropped, okay? Call of Duty Vanguard was just always going to be a successful thing once it dropped, no matter how bad it was. And boy, was Vanguard bad, okay? But Halo Infinite was you know, potential worthy, because out of all three big AAA, you know, company games that, you know, multiplayer company games, what I'm trying to say, that released last year, Battlefield 2042, which is easily the worst out of it, so bad that EA had thousands of players send petitions for refunds for that darn piece of crap. COD Vanguard, okay, which now, out of all of these three multiplayer games, is probably the best one to play, which pains me, but I'm still not buying it, okay? Because at least it functions. And then Halo Infinite, which had the biggest potential out of all of these besides Battlefield 2042, you know. But we always knew EA was going to drop the ball with that. We always knew that COD Vanguard was either going to be mid or somehow really good, okay? But Halo Infinite had the biggest potential. Jesus Christ, man.
Like, they've added about 6 new maps to the game since launch, when it already launched with 20 maps. Like, that's pretty fucking good for new content, especially for free. Like, not even in map packs or anything. So Vanguard has 100% gotten way better support than like 99% of multiplayer shooters after launch. For free, also, keep in mind.
The first thing you'll notice when a sequel fails to impress is that you immediately want to play an older title in the same series or
that was actually the complete opposite of what I wanted to do.
Something else entirely. With a good game, this is one of the last things a player will feel. After 2 matches of Vanguard multiplayer, I did the same thing I did after COD World War II came out. Went straight back to World at War, actually had a good time with the homies. So let's start with the worst part of Vanguard and work our way up. That's right, it's time to
COD World at War is like unfucking playable, bro. I highly doubt he went back to play COD World at War regularly. Zero fucking chance, bro. That game is like literally a hacker hellhole. and it was back in like 2011. So if you're playing World at War in what, 2017, I'm gonna have to press X to down on that shit.
You know, it's funny how he'll be quick to say that someone isn't really a COD fanboy, you know, because those who play Call of Duty a lot and have done actual fucking research would know that you can play World at War regularly if you're on PC, at the very least, through a launcher called Plutonium, where you can play World at War, Black Ops 2, and MW, I think 3, I believe. Or 1, I think it's 3 actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can use a launcher called Plutonium where you can sit there and play those games completely, you know, through online with other people instead of dealing, you know, with the regular PC servers and having to deal with like hackers and everything, because the original PC servers are pretty much shut down, and even if you do find a match, it's just going to be filled with hackers and stuff. So yeah, it just goes to show how much Griffingaming here actually knows what he's talking about, people. And if you don't believe me, you can always just look it up yourself, Plutonium launcher. It's not even that hard to find it. It takes one simple Google search to do that.
Discuss zombies.
God, forgive me.
Here's a sentence that has never come out of my mouth and never will again. Playing ghosts. I'd rather be playing Extinction.
Am I a Vanguard simp? No, I just like the game.
I love how one of his super chats actually sent there and asked him whether he's a simp or not. Actually, no, it wasn't a super chat, I believe. It was a regular message. But I love how those who are viewing his stream really ask if this guy's a simp for Call of Duty because of how much he's over here shilling for Vanguard, despite the fact that it's a piece of crap COD game. It's funny, you know, and then he sat there and denied it and was like, no, I just really like the game. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Look into my eyes. That wasn't a joke. If I ever compare a new Call of Duty to Ghosts, and Ghosts comes out on top in some way...
Ghost was actually pretty good. Once they added new maps to the game was actually really fucking fire.
Jesus Christ, Griffin, you just cannot stop what the L takes, can you, man? Ghost was actually good. Listen, man, I know I said earlier in this video that I actually enjoyed Call of Duty Ghosts, but in no way is it an actual, truly good COD game. Jesus Christ, it's not the worst COD no more, but man, that does not make it good either still. It has only gotten, like, I wouldn't say it has gotten worse over time. It just feels the same. It's just a very middling Call of Duty experience. Jesus Christ, Griffin, man.
Or a storm with the 5. He gets so much wrong in this review. Says Zombies only has 1 map and no ray gun when it has 2 and the ray guns are in there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know much about Zombies, but I already have a feeling that we're going to have some issues with the multiplayer portion, because somebody told me earlier, he said that the multiplayer portion of this game had 0 content, which is absolutely fucking laughable. 2023 Perfect Dark with the 10. Half of the big YouTubers that stopped playing COD after Modern Warfare 2 came back during Modern Warfare 2019, then left again after Modern Warfare 2019 are not real fans. They're tactical bros and realism bros, the worst type of gamers right now. I wouldn't even say that. They hopped on the Warzone hype. 100%. They hopped on the fucking Warzone hype.
Maybe because Warzone was an actual good and fresh and new mode for Call of Duty, something that we haven't had in years, you know. And I love how you and your audience still sit here and call people, you know, fake Call of Duty fanboys just because they don't like a crappy game that you like, man. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Come on with this darn hypocrisy, man. This is ridiculous right here, dude. We're not allowed to dislike what you like, but, oh, if you don't like what we like, then we really can't say nothing about it. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous, yeah.
I think that is primarily the thing. A lot of people got back into COD, especially the YouTubers and shit, when Warzone came out. That was like kind of the reigniting spark for Call of Duty YouTube. So, God Howard with the 2, I got my Switch OLED a few days ago. It's great. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a really good console. The OLED screen does look really good, to their credit, but I just wish the games actually ran better.
Way, you know, you done fucked it up. I'd take Exo Zombies, COD World War II. I'd even hop on a match of Transit before I'd touch this abomination ever again. And it's not just me. The entire zombies community has banded together on this. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a Black Ops 4 fanboy. What about side by side with a friend? I could do that.
Dude, Vanguard Zombies is absolute freaking dog water, man. I swear to you. I don't know how anyone can sit here and defend it, you know? And I also don't get this on stance where it's like some, oh, well, I don't play zombies, so it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care about that mode. It shouldn't be good because it's not something I play, so I'm not worried about it being good or not. Like, dude, this junk does not just center only around you, man. You're not the only damn person on this planet playing Call of Duty. Jesus Christ.
I don't think in my whole 10 years, 11 years of witnessing Call of Duty Zombies games release, I haven't seen anything as negative as this ever.
COD Vanguard came out. Call of Duty Vanguard came out. I did not buy it. I am not interested. I am so mentally checked out of Call of Duty in the year 2021. I want to make it abundantly clear that I am done with new Call of Duty games coming.
Who the fuck is this and why do I care?
The Call of Duty fanboys and YouTubers who love playing Call of Duty a lot and have stuck around with the franchise until Vanguard came out, I would pretty much say. Or, as you would like to call them, fake fans because they don't like your little game that you sit here and simp for, Griffin.
That's the real question here.
I sit before you and tell you that Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies is arguably the worst zombies experience I have ever played and is an insult to the $60 I spent on the game. I wouldn't spend $10 on this game. I wouldn't play it if it was free.
I just didn't feel like the game was worthy, really, of my time. It wasn't captivating for me. It didn't hold my attention.
I finally drew a line in the sand. I'm finally standing my ground. I'm done buying your shitty...
I'm standing my ground. Bro, it's a fucking video game. Holy shit.
games, Activision.
I have waited so excitedly for this game. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10.
My first run lasted about an hour and 10 minutes, and I was bored halfway through it. On my first run, I was bored.
You know, honestly, I mean, in these videos, we usually cover content. We review content. We analyze the content.
It really goes to show you just how terrible it is when the most die-hard supporters and fans of this franchise are straight up saying,
Just don't buy the game yet. Just don't buy the game yet. If you're buying it for zombies, just don't do it.
Oh my god, dude, it's a video game. If you don't like it, then don't fucking buy it. That's not the point, you absolute Neanderthal. Like, come on, man. They're sitting over here and trying to charge us for a darn product, you know, and not only that, a franchise that a lot of people love and stuff, and now they're just coming over here and they're crapping all over it and expecting us to just sit here and keep eating it all up, you know, flocking towards it like freaking lambs. Like, come on, dude. Just because it's a video game does not mean it does not matter to us in some way, you know. It does not mean that we're not trying to seek some kind of enjoyment out of something that we've been looking for a long time, and yet cannot get that kind of excitement and joy no more, because what they want to do, they want to come here and they just want to screw it all up. I mean, yes, it's just a video game at the end of the day, but come on, dude. Jesus Christ, man. It just does not make no darn sense right now. It's like you're over here strawmanning right now by just saying, oh, it's just a video game, so it doesn't really matter. You don't have to buy it. Like, what? It's entertainment. Okay, if I want to be entertained by something, okay, then I expect to be entertained with the product that I buy. I don't expect to be freaking have the darn cloth pulled over my darn eyes and be completely freaking blind and manipulated to do something. I don't expect to sit here and spend $60 on a piece of entertainment that's boring.
Please.
so where do I even begin? Well, would you believe this crap is somehow more bare bones than World at War? Yes, fact. It's not even a complete skeleton. It's just a single rib with no meat on it.
Knock the hustle, to be honest.
plate, and we're the dog that eats it. Just think about that. 2008, Call of Duty makes its first attempt at a horde survival type mode, and that first iteration has more going for it than the 11th. I mean, I guess that's what you'd expect from Sledgehammer, right? This is the Actman here. What's that? I'm getting intel. Wait, Treyarch made this? You're
I actually don't believe that Treyarch made it. I think they just slapped the fucking logo on there to act like they did.
Once again, Griffin, it goes to show just how much you actually know when it comes to anything about Call of Duty Vanguard or Call of Duty in general, because Treyarch did make the zombies. You think all they did was just slap the name on there? What? Oh my god, dude. Dude, man. You're white knighting for this darn game so damn hard right now, dude. Like, come on, man. You think they slapped the name on it and then just act like Treyarch made it so they could save face with Sledgehammer because the zombies mode was that bad or something? Like, what? What is this tinfoil hat theory you're coming up with, dude? Just stop, man. Please be quiet.
kidding me! I'll have to talk to you later. Before I spread my cheeks and unload my bowels on Vanguard, I want to say I blame Activision for this. And their archaic methods of yearly releases, profit over everything, strict deadlines, and their complete unwillingness to delay features that aren't ready and give these studios the fucking time of day they need to make something good. With that being said...
Because 3 years isn't enough, right? I mean, shit. They have 3 years to make these games, man. It's not like they're telling them, all right, 4 months, crank it out. That's all you get. iSiler with the 8. Dude, I'm like fucking tripping. All right, iSiler 18 with the 10. The community treats games like it's a political movement. Huge props to the GTA subscription. I'm enjoying the crying. If you build it, they will come. They will make so much money off that. Oh, 100%. Honestly, the GTA subscription seems like a pretty good deal if you play that game regularly, so... I don't know. I don't get the fucking pissing and moaning bullshit. Like, if you don't like it, don't fucking buy it. Like, nobody's holding a gun to your head saying, buy the fucking GTA subscription or your entire fucking family is gonna be, like, literally dead in front of you on the floor. Like, oh, where is that occurring that people are, like, so outraged over it? I don't really get it.
Vanguard Zombies on paper is a checklist of everything good, everything you love about zombies. Except it's all crossed out. That's another piece of content removed from Republic control. Are you ready for this? Okay. There are no Easter eggs in Vanguard. What? No hidden...
Oh my god.
...songs you can trigger.
Oh my god.
There is not one single boss.
So? Bro, nobody complained in fucking World at War or Ascension like, oh my god, there's not a fucking boss. When the fuck did they add bosses to zombies? But, like, I remember they added that, like, John Romero motherfucker.
You know, I hate repeating myself, but like I said, people, this just goes to show you how much he actually knows about Call of Duty and how much he actually gives a fuck about Call of Duty and the products, you know, that Treyarch and Activision put out and whether the products are good or not, okay? He just eats up whatever is thrown at him, okay? He's literally the epitome of don't ask questions, just buy product and get excited, you know, for the next product, you know? Just keep consuming the products no matter how crappy they are when they come out. Jesus Christ, man. He literally just says oh, well, no one actually cares about bosses. Who cared about bosses when there was none in Ascension or World War II, you know, zombies or whatever, or it just goes to show you how much, you know, I've really played zombies or whatever. Like, dude, what are you talking about, man? And then he also said, oh, when did they even add bosses to zombies? Dude, Jesus Christ, man. Come on, Griffin. Bosses have been in Call of Duty since the Black Ops 2 days, you Neanderthal. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, boy.
In that one map, what was it, like Call of the Dead or whatever for Black Ops 1, but bosses and zombies? That shows you how long it's been since I've fucking played zombies. Black Ops 1 was the last game I actually played it in. Black Ops 2, like, they had transit, and I was like, bro, that shit's so bad, and I haven't touched zombies since.
Only 3 enemy types.
You ready for another one?
1 map. 1. And it sticks
Yeah, somebody said there's 2.
together with parts of the multiplayer and Shinonuma from World at War. They couldn't even create their own original map. Vanguard Zombies does not even have a freaking wonder weapon.
What?
They added bosses in Black Ops 3? Yeah, then no wonder I don't fucking know about it.
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
Jesus Christ, man. Call of Duty Vanguard really is just a piece of crap Call of Duty game, especially the zombies mode front of it. Like, they couldn't even bother to put in wonder weapons. A staple that has been in every freaking, you know, zombie mode that's been developed by Treyarch, man. Like, in their Black Ops series and stuff. Jesus Christ, dude. And even the other games that had, like, freaking, like, zombie-like modes in them had special kind of weapons and stuff. Like, come on, they couldn't even bother to do something like that. Jesus Christ, but I just can't wait to, you know, hear Griffin's point on how he defends this or deflects this point made right here by Actman.
The original Nacht der Untoten had the ray gun, and pretty much every zombies map has had the ray gun since, except this one.
Yeah, which somebody just said it does have the ray gun, so yeah.
Alright, so I just did some more research to see if the ray gun really was in Call of Duty Vanguard or not, and it turns out that it actually was not in Call of Duty Vanguard at first when the game launched. It wasn't until Season 2, which was not that long ago, really, if I'm not mistaken, that they put the ray gun back in once they dropped this new Season 2 and the new map as well. Which, if you ask me, I guess when it releases in the game, that's really stupid because every other zombies in it has pretty much had them right there at launch. Like, Jesus Christ, man, you're sitting over here just repeating yourself. Now, I don't know if this new map and everything was free or not. I didn't make that video, but for once, I am actually kind of doing something kind of since I'm feeling because at first it didn't have the ray gun in. They added it later. But yeah, I'll just leave that point as it is.
Wait, there's more! If you order Vanguard right now, we'll also take out round-based maps in progression. There's no rounds, just 4 different objectives put on repeat until you get bored and shoot yourself. Not a single new perk has been added. Did I also mention there's only 5 and you can get them for free? What the fuck is this? Remember how you get a special cool camo for pack-a-punching a weapon in every other game? That's gone, scrapped, dead, and we'll patch it in later. You ready for this one? There are no wall buys. Every gun you get is from the mystery box or picked up at complete random? Why? No claymore.
I don't really care about that, to be honest. That actually sounds better.
Alright, so ignoring Griffin's smooth brain retarded take right there about what he just said, Actman's point in the video about there not being any wall buys and stuff like that in Call of Duty Zombies, you know, in Vanguard Zombies, I mean, is right but also wrong at the same time, because his video was made, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, his video was made before the updates where they actually put this stuff in, like wall buys and all that. So yeah, his point right there was right for the time it was, but at the same time it was kind of wrong because they later put that stuff in. But it still does not excuse them for this because it should have been there at launch. You see, the funny thing about this is that every other Call of Duty that had a zombies in it, you know, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Cold War, Black Ops 3, yada yada yada, you know, they already had all this stuff in there at launch. They didn't take this stuff out and then drip feed it to you a few months later. Like, come on, man. This is basic staples that were in Call of Duty Zombies before that they took out at launch for Vanguard and then later added. That's stupid. And what's even stupider is Griffin's point about, oh, well, it's just a shoehorned in zombie mode, you know, no one really expected it to be good. Like, what? There are plenty of people who actually love playing zombies, myself included, man. Once again, just because you don't play it, you know, does not mean it doesn't matter. Jesus Christ, man, this video is already much longer than it needs to be. and his stream is much longer than this. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end it all right here. If you guys want me to cover the rest of this darn stream, or at least a few more parts from it, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, you know. Let me know in the comment sections below if you want me to cover more parts from Griffin's stream. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Mitsuni Nika. I'm out.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to